Alright, another pretty powerful build here. We're going to show people. So this is a Fierce Strike build. As you see, huge amounts of damage. But currently they're set up for what they farm in, and that's going to be Whirlwind Blade of Death. And Fierce Strike, since it's a synth skill, and this is more of like a guide for kind of starting out some builds, this is going to be what you use until you finally synth that ability. A lot of these abilities are synth skills, but still. So let's go over some of it. You got your Whirlwind, Grand Approach, Melee Damage Amplification. So you're going crit. A lot of these are synth skills, so you're going to have to synth them out, but if you're looking for a powerful build, this definitely will do it. These gems, or these skills, all of your link runes work with Fierce Strike, so you don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to be able to use the final ability. It works just fine. Got yourself illusion axes. This is more for magic find setup. So you did the origin, so you got the status effect rate, a little bit of CC in there, that way it's actually useful. Seal of Striking, like most builds. Seal of Condensed Destruction going on here. And this is where it becomes Rapid Seal. Yep, okay. Got yourself Fighter's Wrath. And that's pretty much the build there. So Wind Totem, things like this, these are just extra things to throw in. You don't have to worry so much about it. Rune stones are pretty rare to get. You got yourself a unique one here. So a lot of these things you're going to really be working on is just, hey, let's get Whirlwind up. Let's get the Blade of Death awakened. And then you can start farming. And then you can switch these out for your Fierce Strike eventually. Here's your setup. Relics make a lot of sense. Got Spica, double damage. Not sure what he's doing with Leo. And then we got sensory stimulation. I mean, this is just one of the best for physical builds. Here's the Zodiac. Everybody seems to be mana starved. Notice most builds that you look over, everybody's kind of looking to get the mana pot going over the HP pots. And I've played with Fenton a lot. He definitely builds pretty tanky, as you see here. He does go for the crit here, but a lot of those other nodes were punching HP. Wow, this takes the full node, huh? Must be really powerful there. And then we got, of course, 40% more damage. Crit. Two-handed. Excellent. So there's the stat spread. Heavy strength, enough to use your abilities. And here's the specialization. Pretty typical for crit builds. You got the sharpness going on. Berserker and punishment at the end. All right. If you want to know how to gear somebody like this, he is using Magic Find, as you can tell right now. So we'll go over the non-magic find items, such as the axe. Pretty good legendary roll. Crit build once again, so if you're confused on a crit build ever, lots of damage, but you're mainly trying to get T11 crit rate and some crit damage in there. The crit rate's a lot more important than anything else. Overpower effect. As for crafting, you see the re-rolling their main abilities that they got on the chest and on the headpiece to try to get the effect here. In this case, uplift effect. Can't really do this with the minion builds I use, but it's really nice for everybody else's. Especially something like that, 103% overpower effect. Very nice. I'm sure if he could have got the HP roll, probably would have went for the HP, but hey, T11 mana, who's going to say no to that? Take note of the boots, light and darkness. Mana cost reduction is pretty nice. Once again, magic find gear, so we're only going to go over the belt here. But you get the point. You're going crit, attack damage. Attack speed. Much crit rate as possible. He's even re-rolling his hit points to crit rate here, so as much as you can get. Charms. Full Hamal, Boreal, Aquila. This is always, the last two are always preference to your build. So let's see what he's doing. Crit rate, crit rate, crit rate, crit damage, and two-handed weapon damage. There you go. He's getting a lot of crit from charms. A lot of crit damage from charms, so that's what I would do too. Alright. You'll even see he goes so hard into crit that the unique runestone is a crit rate one as well, so pretty important to build with the crit if you wanted to have it finished. And once again, you transition eventually into Fierce Strike. Switch out your rune for Fierce Strike. Tons of damage for single target.